Today is Wednesday, December 27th, 2023. This is the Mokwheel Obsidian, and today is going to be my fourth day of ownership, or fourth day riding. I'm going to spend the next couple days pushing this bike to its limits. So I did have an issue with some range anxiety yesterday, where I started a trip in pedal assist level 5, PAS 5, and I rode it for about, a few miles, 6 miles maybe, and then I went ahead and dropped to pedal assist 3 for the remainder of the trip, only to find myself about, over 10 or 12 miles from home with 50% battery. And 50% battery, if you all know anything about batteries, doesn't mean you have 50% energy left in reserve. Unlike a car where, half a tank of gas is literally half a tank of gas, your battery level drops faster as the lower battery percentage goes. So by the time I got back home, I was riding almost exclusively in pedal assist 1, with the exception of going up a few hills where I did use pedal assist 2, and I arrived home with 10% battery life left. It had just clicked down from 2 bars to 1 bar about a mile and a half before I got home. So that's the inspiration for today. Let's hit the road in pedal assist 5 and see what our range is. PAS 5. Here we go. That does not sound good. Mokwheel Obsidian, mounted, brakes tested. Start dialing in the pedal assist here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little thumb trigger to get us rolling. And here we go. Okay. Sounds like something is still rubbing. And it is definitely not. Whatever is rubbing is definitely not the fender. Brake cable. The front brake tube for the hydraulic brakes was rubbing on the inside of the tire and also hitting the spokes. Somehow mounting the basket pushed the tube one way or another, got it twisted. Tube didn't like that, got into a position where it was actually rubbing on the bicycle. And it is starting to rain, not rain, but just drizzle a little bit. So I'm not sure how long we're going to be out here. Frankly, I'm disappointed that I wasted another 30 or 40 minutes adjusting the basket and everything else. Squirrel. So this is going to be a pedal assist 5 ride. We're going to remain in pedal assist 5 throughout the ride. I don't know why, sometimes the power just cuts back sometimes for no apparent reason. Like it's not finding a happy medium with the way I'm pedaling. One other thing once again, about the fit and finish of the bicycle, the way the wires are bundled together coming out of the frame and coming off of the forks, they do kind of get in the way of the basket. So mounting the basket, you do have to compress the wires and cables behind the basket itself. And in doing so, The only way I was able to mount the cables was to stretch it behind and to the left of the basket, which limits the amount of right-hand travel and right-hand steering that I'm able to achieve with this bicycle now. So, you know, while I don't intend on making constant hard turns all the way to the right, and again, you know, this is something that would really only bother me if I'm going extremely slowly, where I can pretty much lock out the forks towards the right, so it doesn't really impact my riding all that much. It is a little bit of a concern. 5.5 miles so far. Still have 10 bars on the energy meter. Thought it was 10 bars left. It's 8 bars. Really wet. Been riding out in the rain for 45 minutes. The rain's starting to let up a little bit now. It was raining harder before. I'm wearing 2 pairs of sweatpants. The outer layer is soaked completely through. The inner layer is damp. I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, a long sleeve sweatshirt, and a light winter jacket, synthetic down. My outer shell jacket is completely soaked, but I don't feel damp yet inside. I mean, my chest, I'm maybe a little bit damp, but not too bad. Down to 3 bars now. 15 miles and it just clicked down to 3 bars. Can we make it home? We got almost a half a mile on 1 bar remaining. Miles. 18 miles. It's been on 1 bar for about a half a mile, so not going to push it much more. We're going to call it 18 miles on pedal assist 5. 260-pound rider, figure 265 with the basket installed, fully clothed, slightly damp. So, yeah, 265 pounds will get you 18 miles on pedal assist 5. 2. Let's just say 18 and a little bit of wiggle room for safety. And that's it, folks. Pedal assist 5, PAS 5, Obsidian, Mokwheel Obsidian, gives you 18 miles of range on pedal assist 5. Thank you, everybody.